The Death of the Virgin. Aged and composed, upright in bed, with all but Thomas gathered, weeping, she smiled and did instruct her sons elect, "Do not weep for me, my children, but for yourselves and for your children, for from the time my son was sacrificed, I've borne the sword of sorrow's wound, but now a new joy wakens in my soul. Even now I see my son descending, coming with the choirs of angels, to greet me at the twilight of my life." Descending came the Lord of glory, with the train of all his angels singing, "Glory to God in the highest, and peace on earth to men of good will." Praising him, the firstborn of creation, and her who bore him, free from every stain. He with his angels gathered in her room, in Ephesus, and as his chosen three had seen him once transfigured, she beheld her son in all his unveiled glory. A rapture seized her and her body trembled. Her breath grew labored at the sight of him. She longed to rise and worship him, but found the strength had fled her body. "My son, I wish to worship thee and hold thee in my arms again, as often present in my thoughts has been when last I held thy lifeless body." And he, so will it be that thou wilt worship thy son with thy last mortal act of will. "Take this from me, and eat, this is my body, that by the Spirit I received from thee." Thus saying, on her tongue he placed a host, and in his arms embraced her trembling body. As she consumed his sacred body, strength flowed to her arms again, and like a stream set free in a dry land, she cleaved again unto her son in his embrace. Her time had come, and so he moved to stand. His mother then, to him, "My dearest son, now that my arms have held thee once again, it is not meet that I should let thee go." And he to her, "And as my sacred heart is of thy heart, I will not let thee go," as he passed through into the upper room. When, to his 10, he bade them take his peace, his arms passed through the body of his mother, her soul still wrapped in his embrace, and still embracing him. 2 cherubim secured her spotless body, one at her head, one at her feet, their wings outstretched to shield her body from corruption. How awful next the choirs of all the angels, resounding through the whole of God's creation, from upper waters to the depths of hell. "Hail, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women. Thy body in the tomb 3 days wilt rest, and on the 3rd to earth we will descend. Then I will glorify thy spotless body, and I will place thy soul in once again. I will seat thee on these cherubim, and raise thee to the place I have prepared. I will lead thee to my Father's throne, where we shall weave a robe from my own glory, and set the saints about thy head, to crown thee queen of all we have created. I'll set the moon at my right hand, where thou shalt stand, and ever intercede for men until I send my hosts to reap the earth.